existed an ancient, rich culture here that had been created through centuries and millenniums until Russia's power spread to those areas. During the past 150 years of the ruling by Empress Catherine, the Muslim paradise here was exterminated. The land, its forests and gardens destroyed. The people left the places. There is no fish in the sea. There is no water in the fountains. The peninsula got its name Krim back in the middle of the 13th century with the advent of the Tatar Mongols here. At the end of the 13th century, the Crimeans succeeded in isolating themselves from the Golden Horde. And in 1423, a new statehood, the Crimean Khanate, including the Dnieper and Azov regions, was formed with the capital in Bakhchisarai. The throne was taken by Haji Gerai, who later became the founder of the dynasty of the Crimean rulers. By encouraging the development of science, the Huns themselves propagated culture on the peninsula. Thus, Mengli Gerai, who was being educated by the Genoans, wrote verses, knew many languages. Scholars in the Orient continue to write research works about the eminent Turkic composer Gazi Gerai. Representative of the Gerai dynasty was Devlet Gerai. In reply to the seizure of Kazan and Astrakhan by Ivan the Terrible, his army occupied Moscow. The Russian rulers, dissatisfied by the growing influence and might of the neighbor, were getting ready for a total liquidation of the Khanate. The last from the Gerai dynasty, Shahin Gerai Khan, experienced all this on himself. He formed a regular army, introduced post service, reformed the monetary unit, launched navigation construction, but did not manage to disclose himself to full measure as a statesman. In 1783, Russia annexed the Crimea, and Shahin Gerai found his inglorious end in exile.
Już nam nie ujdą. Ciągną wolno, bo z jasyrem.
Jeżeli uderzy wprost Tatarzy jeńców, wytną, nim zdążę doskoczyć.
With the arrival of the 20th century came a new world which Krym was not to be a part of. Russia had already annexed the island, claiming control. The Russianization of the Crimean culture was underway, and Stalin was the reason. His goal was to completely annihilate the Crimean Tatar peoples and their culture, for purposes still questionable today.
I remember it was still dark. It was drizzling. Soldiers with machine guns and rifles burst into our house. One of them, I think it was a captain, with a red star on his cap, remained in my memory for long. 46 years have passed since then, but that star is still before my eyes.
Ну что вы лежите, как скоты, деда? Поднимайтесь быстро, деда. Нападем, деда, 2 минуты, деда. Поднимайтесь быстро. Молодой человек, деда, так нельзя поступать, дегенде. Ты еще будешь разговаривать. Мы сами знаем, как поступать, деп, бабам кунақпен ұрды мұсағына.
Жығышуымыз деп айтқанда, анамы тепті солдат.
A soldier with a bayonet rifle kicked my mother. She fell down, and her 3 sons are at the front. 2 youngest are gone to Karasu Bazaar for salt. She asked, can I take them with me if we meet them on the road? If we happen to meet your kids, we will shoot them. Kill immediately, was the reply.
Saat 10'dan geç girildi. Suda bitirmezseler bir 10'dan yazlar çekildiler. Sonra gelip abla avtomatlarına bir kapıya koydular. Anam korusun neyimliydi ben bu sattayı verdim. Abla koydular. Ve surak şarjı ve hadit suda dediler. Ben başladım ağlama. Anam korusun neyimlidir. Koç anamı verin bunda. Ben burada nedir'im.
This time we were in Simferopol. After 10 o'clock, Studebackers drove into the yard all of a sudden. Submachine gunners rushed to the door. My mother wasn't in. She went to the neighbors. I began to cry and plead them to let me go. When they were pushing me off already in the lorry body, I noticed my mother. She tried and attempted to approach me, but she was not let go. These maltreated people were pushed into freight trains, not passenger, but freight open cars. Machine guns were spearheaded against them. They were on alert until the echelon disappeared. People cried. All local folk cried because they had lived.
The makeup of the Crimean population in 1923 was 150,000. After the gruesome deportation of 1944, the size of the Tatar people had decreased by more than half. The Russians destroyed all Tatar libraries, museums, and landmarks in an effort to kill all remnants of the Tatar existence.
Nobel Prize winner, academician Andrei Sakharov speaks. Every attempt to express a protest, deliver a message on the position of the Crimean Tatars in exile, was cruelly suppressed by the authorities. This is what a veteran of the national movement of the Crimean Tatars, Rishad Jamilov, said. After the 20th Congress of 1955, in accordance with the adopted resolution on the of the deported peoples to their native lands, our people was looking forward to the implementation of that resolution. A year passed. There was no progress so far in that field. Therefore, our people decided to remind the party and the government of the existence of the Crimean Tatar people. Khrushchev categorically declared the Crimea would be returned to the Crimean Tatars only over my dead body.